Yeah. You already know what time it is, fam. We still here. You gotta get it, baby. You gotta stay up. You gotta stay focused. You gotta stay disciplined. It's an everyday thing. It's like driving a car. It's not a one and done. It's an everyday thing. It's like driving a car. You can't leave the steering wheel for too long. You cannot drive a car and take your eyes off the road for too long. You can't take your hands off the wheel for too long. You have to continually steer and get back in that right direction. So I encourage you to get disciplined today. Steer your car. Take control of your car today. You can go at an all-time high speed. Still full moon energy, by the way. You could go at an all-time high speed, but make sure you're steering the vehicle properly. Make sure you're staying in your lane. Make sure you're not swerving around, you know what I'm saying, and getting yourself in trouble. That's how we get ourselves in trouble. That's how we get ourselves in bad circumstances and situations, by not steering our car. And in this metaphor, the car is your mind, the discipline of your mind, the discipline of your right hearing, the discipline of your right thinking, the discipline of your right feeling, your right action, your right strength and courage, the discipline of your strength and courage, the discipline of your love, the discipline of your visualization. You got to be a faithful hearer of good news. I want to really tap in today into the hearing the good news. You got to be enthusiastic about hearing good news. You got to be amped and ready to hear some good news. A lot of times we get amped and ready to hear some gossip, or amped and ready to be like, damn, that happened to him. Hey, you heard what happened to such and such? Hey, bro, you ain't gonna believe what your girl been out here doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen a little funny skit. Dude said how dudes be so happy to tell you what your girls did, or something about you. You know what I'm saying? It's like we get amped up, we get hyped up to hear something negative, to hear something, some messy stuff, something that ain't even gonna benefit us, but distract us. And I want to encourage us to get hyped up about hearing that good news, hearing that good word, hearing the word of God, hearing something positive, something productive, hearing something that's gonna evolve your consciousness. I want you to get hyped up about that, man, because it's a powerful thing. Like, a lot of times the titles on YouTube and stuff, or even not YouTube, just social media, period, it'll be like such and such exposing such and such, or old boy giving the tea about old girl, or old girl giving tea about whoop-de-whoop, and everybody clicking on it. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, want to see that, want to hear that. But that's how we know how the world is manipulating you, and the world is going to train you for negativity a lot of the times. Majority of the time. I ain't going to say all the time, because I'm giving out some positive training right here, right now, and I'm not the first to do this. I learned this from my teacher, and so on and so on. So it's there for you if you want it. The message there for you if you want it, if you really want to tap into all that. But you got to be disciplined and train yourself to hear that, to even know that that's available for you, for to even tell yourself, like, you know what, I ain't even about to click on that right now, because that's just gonna put me in a state of mind where I'm worried about somebody else's business. Focus on your business. You got a full-time job focusing on yourself, brother. You got a full-time job disciplining the functions of your mind. You got a full-time job doing that. So the more you spend on looking at that videos or hearing that type of stuff, and trust me, it's intriguing. I click on them. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I don't click on it from time to time, but we have to understand what we're doing. And when we understand, when we get that spiritual understanding, we can discipline the mind more and more. We can understand what's happening. We can understand, oh, I'm being influenced by outside force right now. Let me tap back into my spiritual. Let me tap back into my inner being. Let me back into the discipline of my right hearing, of my rock faith. Because if you hear that too long, that becomes a discipline. The negative, you're getting amped. Your body will create a habit of mental patterns, brain patterns that make you like, man, I need to hear some of that right now. I need some of that turned up trap music right now because, I need to get in my zone. But really, you don't need that. You've been disciplining yourself to hear that over and over again, and you getting excited. But you could get excited about the word of God. You can get excited about positive thinking. You can get excited about anything positive, productive. You can get excited about discipline. You can get excited about doing things you don't want to do. When you discipline yourself, when you build that strength, that courage, that devotion, and you got it in you. You got to just start deciding what you really want. What you really want. The choice is yours. Choose right. Choose right. Choose right. You're going to be so much better. You're going to be so much better when you make that righteous judgment. We talking about all these videos align with each other, guys. And it's hard for me to put everything in one video, which I'm working on. I'm working on putting everything in a more structured one video type of deal. It's gonna be a long video, but these right now is just me hopping on here after workouts and giving y'all the raw real of how I learned these laws of the Lord and how I discipline my mind. Like I said, I used to hate waking up 4 a.m., stuff like that. Now I look forward to it, all because I changed the mental patterns of the mind. And you ain't got to do what I'm doing. I'm not saying that. You don't have to get up at a certain time. That's not what it's about. But what it's about is disciplining the mind, disciplining your right hearing. Don't pay attention. Pay attention to what you're getting excited about. Don't get too excited about hearing about what's happening with Diddy in his case. It's fun. It's cool. I understand. It's entertaining. But listen. Get excited about you. Get more excited about you doing what you gotta do. Get more excited about you seeing yourself do new things, seeing yourself evolve, seeing yourself grow. Get more excited about that. And pay attention to how excited you get. Pay attention to how excited you get and make right judgment and adjust. It's time to God to be about that bag, man. Be about that bag today, fam. Be about God. You already know we out here. Yes, sir. Full moon. Get that moon for y'all one more time. Be about that bag, fam. Let's get it.